Hey everybody, welcome to Redneck with Wood again. It's Easter Sunday. This is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do some country ribs, and we're gonna do some spare ribs today. I'm gonna have my assistant over here, Mr. Cody, helping me. First thing we're gonna do is we've got these laid out and we've brought them all up to room temperature. We're gonna liberally spread a rub on there, and today I'm gonna try something new. I usually make my own rub, but life got in the way yesterday and I didn't have time. So we're gonna use some Weber rub. It's a brown sugar rub. And we're gonna get these spiced up here. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. We're gonna go this way. Get some rub on there. And I did wash my hands last week, folks, so we're good. We're gonna rub these things up good and we're gonna flip them. Now a lot of guys want to take this membrane off, but I don't ever take the membrane off of them. The silver skin, membrane, whatever you want to call it. I just rub them down. We're rednecks in this family. We don't care. Get them good and spiced up. We've had the pit over here going, and this is a pit that I made about 35 years ago in high school. And that tells you how old I am. I'm 5 years older than Yoda. That should tell you enough. And get them all rubbed up good, and then we're going to go from table and we're going to lay them in here on this pit right like that right there. All right, Mr. Cody, let's bust some more out here, buddy. Let's lay these country ribs out here, and these are boneless, and this food is for a lot of different people that's coming this afternoon. Let's get them spiced up. Now these country ribs, I'm going to do a little bit different. We're going to get them all rubbed and get them crusted good, and then I'm going to put them in a homemade barbecue sauce that I'm going to make today, here in just a little while. And we're going to cook them in that homemade barbecue sauce, and it's going to have some fresh pineapple and some apple in it, some apple juice. So them look pretty. That's a big old rib right there. That's man size. Take these over here. He told me the other day, he said, "Dad, you know how to tell when you're a redneck?" I said, "No, son, how do you tell?"
What do you
He
say?
said, "All you like to do is cook and blow shit up, like father, like son." All right, folks, let's spice these ones up. Rub them down good. Get on with the program here. Looky there. Them are going to be better than cable TV, folks. We're going to cook these things about 4 hours. Probably about 215, 220 degrees on this pit behind me. Well, that's going to be pretty nice. Everybody be happy with their food, I hope. And if they ain't, oh well, McDonald's is that way. Well, what's all you folks got planned for the Easter holiday? This is kind of what us people here is going to do today. Everybody said go eat a ham, and I said no, I'll go eat a hog. I'm going to have a rib day. Cody, I can't get all those in one time.
Dad, I think they lied to us.
Why?
There's a bone in there.
A bone. I'm gonna sue somebody.
Oh yeah, there's another one too.
Oh good. I don't care. Closer to the bone, the sweeter the meat, son.
Yes, I know, Poppy.
So this is gonna be a pretty nice afternoon out here for us. This is kind of what we like to do as a family. We like to get together and cook, me and my wife and my son. Sometimes my daughter shows up, but...
And the dog.
Yeah, and Herbie the brisket muncher. I don't know where he's at. He's running around here somewhere. Everybody get to meet old Herbie later. That's my wife's dog. I lay no claim to him whatsoever. That's all her. We're gonna be doing lots of stuff on this channel. I actually am I work on Cannon Air Force Base, and I have a lure painting business, and I hand paint lures, and we do fish mounts and lots of other stuff like that. Just something that us guys like me like to kind of do, and it keeps me out of trouble. Because I guarantee you I can get in trouble faster than anybody you know. Just ask my wife.
Or your son.
Yeah, we may have overshot it just a little bit today. Man, that's going to be better than cable TV. This old cooker's been going since Friday night. I have a friend, and she has to have gluten-free. And she called me, I don't know, last week, Tuesday or Wednesday, and said, Charlie, she said, I'm starving to death. Will you cook me some turkeys that I can freeze and eat later? So I said, yes, ma'am. So I went down and we got some turkeys, and I hooked them all up, and we made her lemon turkey, and then we made her a lemon pepper, and then we made her a Cajun turkey, and we smoked them all night Friday night and up until about noon yesterday. So we smoked them about 18 hours, and they was just still off the bone. They were wonderful, she said. Look at there. That's exactly what I'm after before we move them around to a different place. Because I want a little bit of crust. Oh man, that's looking good. So these down here are not in much heat right now. This one is, it's doing good. But these down here are not in any heat. I'm going to transfer these over here in just a little bit and put these over here and kind of crust them up a little bit. That's the only thing I'm after right here. So after a while we're going to do a bunch of zucchini with red peppers in it, sweet red peppers, and we're going to put them out here on the grill. They're going to be awful good too. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing this afternoon, and I'll shoot some more video as we're getting them closer to being ready. And then I'll shoot a video later of my wife eating them, and she'll have red lips from the barbecue sauce. She's quite a woman, my wife. She has to be to put up with me. Now we're gonna let old Cody rub a little meat here. Folks, I have a friend here in town. She's a young lady. She loves me. She tells me this quite often. And she has a business. She makes t-shirts. And right here on the back of my shirt is my custom lure business. So I think I can probably handle it a little bit. Then we're going to cook beautifully. Old Cody's over there rubbing the meat. I'm just going to keep on messing around over here for a few minutes. Cody can get that meat all rubbed down for us. He's a pretty good kid. Let me give you a hand there, buddy. Back that stuff. Not so hard, though. You just got to pat. Quit being so rough on stuff.
I like it rough.
Not on the video. And then I'll get all this other spaced out through here and shut the air down to this thing and just let it go real low and slow. Folks, y'all have a great Easter, and we'll be back later with another video when they get close to being ready. Have a great day. Bye. Okay folks, we're back. I've got the sauce made. I didn't make a video. I just went at it myself. This is some of my homemade sauce. We're going to pour it a little bit in here and a little bit in here. Then we're going to take some apple juice. We're going to pour about half a cup of apple juice in each one. Cody, will you go and bring Dad a spoon out of the house, buddy?
Sure.
Then we're going to put half a can of pineapple in that one, and half a can of pineapple in this one. And Cody's going, well, Cody, that's okay. I can use my deal I got here. And then we're just going to stir this around and mix it all up good, folks. That's going to be pretty good stuff right here. Boy, does that look good. Use your own judgment here. I like mine just to be a little bit soup. That way it don't burn in the bottom of the pan. And it ain't going to anyway because it's going to be cooked on low heat. And get them all switched around there good. Yeah, buddy. Set that there and take this over here. Now this one I'm going to save because I'm going to make me a sandwich out of that here after a while. Because I hadn't ate nothing today and I'm kind of getting hungry. My wife, she don't feed me very often. She said, you can cook, you can feed yourself. I said, yes ma'am. Folks, that is going to be some good eating right there. They can roll that dude up in that juice like. I wished all you folks was here with us today. Yep, we're just going to shut the lid on them and just let them go slow. Well, that's about 30 minutes in. And I decided I'd turn them over. Then I'm going to let them just sit here and just slowly smoke for a while. Probably about 4 hours is what we'll do these. And it'll be time to eat them up. Hey folks, it's been about 3.5 hours. And this is some sauce that I made, just a dipping sauce. It's got pineapple and brown sugar and some tomato paste and just some different things in it. And we're just going to mop these. Just to kind of finish them off a little bit. We're just going to mop them on these here ribs. And just finish them at a little higher heat. Just to finish them up a little bit. I wish y'all was here because this really smells freaking good. We're just kind of mopping them on there. 3 more racks to go. Mr. Cody?
Yes, Pops.
What do you think about these ribs today, buddy?
That they're making me and the dog drool.
You and the dog?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the dog. He's a brisket muncher. He's not a rib guy. I promise you that.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's got his eyes on that brisket, on that meat, right?
Does he?
Little ugly furball. Nobody.
Okay. Now we're gonna start flipping them. And just cook that sauce into them a little. My wife will be happy for a little while. Folks, this is it. Well, they're done. We're pulling them off, and they are some kind of tender. You can just look at that. Can't even cut them with this knife. They're so tender. They're just falling apart. And we're gonna get my wife over here in just a second, and she's gonna taste some of this and tell me what she thinks, because she's the only one that matters in my life, besides my chitlins, as far as her opinion goes. And we're gonna let her taste test them and let her tell you what she thinks about them. I mean, them are just tender as can be. Look at that meat just come right off that bone. See how easy that was? All right, my little love. You want to try one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give you that one.
It's horrible. I don't think you should feed it to anybody else.
Shit, I knew it. I knew it just as well as day. She wasn't gonna like them. She told me they're horrible and I shouldn't give nobody else any of this food. Yeah, folks, I think she might be in the house maybe sipping on wine all afternoon, so I really think that she's full of it. She's the one that's gotta love them, not me, so I'll eat anything once. So, folks, well, that's it for these. Let me get one of these country ribs off.
Here. Really bad. Can I have another one?
Yeah, they're right there. Herbie! Brisket muncher. Herb! Herbie! There you go. Mama gave you a bone, dog. That just stayed out here. There you go, babe. Try that. Tell me what you think about that one. She don't talk very much when her mouth's full, folks. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't even get her to hush up, but when she's eating and she's happy. So
good goose food.
we're gonna keep her that way. We fed 1 family, 2 families, 3 families, 4 families this afternoon with this food. So what we do, anybody in need, we'll feed them. So you folks have a great Easter, and we'll see you next trip. Folks, in closing this video out today, something on my mind a little bit. Always help your neighbor, because you never know when you're going to need help, and that's kind of what we've done here this afternoon. Cody just got back from delivering to some families some ribs. He took over to them. And another thing, here in New Mexico where we live, please pray for rain. Me and Cody spent the whole morning putting flea collars on the catfish around here. God bless you and have a good day.